Yeah, so we've made substantial progress in that regard. As of 10:30 this morning, we've been able to contact directly 100 of the 290 patients, and all of them received a letter, or their last known address has the letter at it. And starting this morning, we made telephone contact with them. So we're at over 100 as I speak. We've made telephone contact with, and the purpose of that telephone contact is to set up an appointment with their oncologist or answer any questions they might have currently.
And you're expecting to meet with them over the next couple of weeks? Or?
Yeah, our oncologists, as I stated previously, this is all hands on deck. Everybody's stepping forward, and our oncologist, in addition to taking care of their existing patient population that they're seeing, have extended their hours at the end of the day, have booked extra clinics on the weekends to meet with these patients individually, as well as we're setting up town hall sessions with these patients so they can come as a group, meet with a group of oncologists, meet with a group of pharmacists, we meet with myself, to try to get answers to the questions they might have, and for us to share every piece of information we have. But clearly the focus is to get them the individual answers they have, and that's why they need to individually discuss this with clinicians, with their oncologist, to move forward.
I don't mean to sound insensitive here, but when it comes to this diluted solution, how many patients have cancer again, or how many patients have passed away who were using this?
Well, out of the 290, 17 of the patients that we are aware of have passed away. There could be patients in addition to the 17 that have passed away that we're just not aware of. But with respect to our records, we're aware of the 290 that received this medication, 17 passed away. I don't have the data with respect to their individual circumstance out of the 273, how many had a reoccurrence of cancer. Again, that's where they're going to be discussing it on an individualized basis, patient to oncologist, one-on-one, and that's the purpose of these discussions moving forward.
What's the proportion? Like, there must be a lot of people receiving cancer treatment, and there must be a lot of people who don't know what drug they received. Are there a lot of people calling in panicked or anything like that? Well,
needless to say, you're dealing with individuals who most likely were diagnosed recently, a majority of them, with cancer itself. So this is part of their treatment. They received this treatment in the last year, so their anxiety and stress is already high, and we have to recognize that. I can tell you most of the patients know exactly what type of drug they received. Patients are very knowledgeable with respect to the treatment they receive, the types of drugs, and they do a lot of research now individually on the types of drugs that are going into their system and the effect of those drugs. So a lot of these patients already knew, once they heard, they knew that they were one of the individuals impacted by this and called in immediately. There will be some who are unaware, but that's the purpose of reaching out to them by letter, by phone, to inform them that this occurred, bring them in and speak to themselves and their loved ones and try to answer as many questions they might have on this particular issue, and try to give them the answers that we can, and on a one-on-one basis.